Welcome. This is Mr. Joe. I'm Joe, and this is Movie Reviews X7. Today we're going to talk about 28 years later. 28 years later, it has been 28 years since the world changed. You know, since the infection known as only the range tour, there is a civilization like through the dry grass. What began as a small experiment buried in a shadow of science and militaries. You know how military does these things, ambitions and secrecies that you cannot, like FBI, whatever, in the environment, deals with the sensitive matters. So becoming a catalyst is that top empire in more weeks. Back then, they told us it was over. Then infection had burned out, consuming its victims with such as a velocity, such each collapsed under its own weight. Britain was quarantined. It has been abandoned, its cities swallowed by vines and decay. A nation erased from the world map. For years, the sounds from the island fed myth and nightmares. Some whisper that life still exists there, others that nothing remains but echoes. But now the silence is broken. So the return begins. It started with a drone crash, a drone, and then it crashed to the place. Then the Russians reconnaissance aircraft, a small unmanned yet equipped with a high-resolution surveillance package, went down just outside the ruin of Manchester. The footage recovered from its black box showed something impossible: not ruins, not corpse, not range, infected monster, a child. Now you get in the movie. The movie is so amazing. So the movie started with a child. So these people wondered, how can you see a child after this infection? Because it was not possible. So 10 years old standing in the open barefoot. 10-year-old standing in the open barefoot smiling at the sky. You wonder why he was smiling. Guess what? But as we continue to the movie, you're going to learn more and you're going to enjoy this movie. Because this is the movie I've ever seen with the strange intro, strange ending, actors, strange people. So just continue going with me as we continue. So it was the smile that broke the world open again. Because there shouldn't be a child, not after the virus did, not in a place where death once hunted faster than thoughts. What followed was even stranger. The team sent investigate and made contact with the region for enter only one return. A woman pale, silent, her eyes blinking in a rapid pattern. 17 times pause, 17 times again. Moses trauma. Most or trauma or something else. Medical scan revealed she was infected with a dormant variant of rage. No fever, no aggression. Her body temperature was 3 Celsius than a normal. I know people who have learned, they understand 3 Celsius are lower than normal. A neuroscan showed activity not unlike REM sleep while she was awake. Then I whisper a single word, home. Just say home. Just say home. I've asked that learn. In the earlier days, French was simple. It hijacked the brain, amygdala, amplify fear, aggressive and survival. Instinct turned human into sprinting predator with no language, no logic, or fury. It burn hot and fast, but virus involved. Researchers from the Arctics, based on silent echo collection, now claim rage mutated not biologically but cognitively. It began choosing who infect, not the weak, not the elder, but the malleable child or children. Artists, artists empathy people whose neural pattern were less rigid, more open. This becomes something else. Now the movie has started getting the runway. It's like airplane on the runway. So we're getting there. Wow. So we are getting the new birth of intelligence. The Sun Echo team calling a pattern Z, a behavior algorithm observed in infected population in the older days. Infected swarm randomly. Now they move with a condition. They gather in cluster communicating wood without sound and build structures from debris, circles, fire patterns that mimic ancient crop formation. They started making some sounds. Those are the people now the virus has affected the people. So they are starting to make different sounds. Like we are coming to the older age. You remember like Zulu said, and the other people from Africa also used to order some Australian people. They used to talk with some language like a da. So we are starting to hear the mimic word without understanding what the infected people are saying. So the movie went on. So they scan those during the deep meditation, lucid dreaming, and those people they were like not normal people. It's like Walking Dead. Some other people are like thinking, they are not thinking. So this movie is a bit crazy, you know. So across Europe and Asia, entire town report a mass somnolence. Villages where everyone fall asleep at once, empty or maybe elsewhere. I'm here, but my brain elsewhere. So before the silent descent, they all speak of the same vision: a red river, a black sun, and a voice. Their mind come home. So every voice you heard it say, come home. So could rage be more virus? Could it be form of intelligence evolving through us, rewriting us? If we look back, human history reading with a strange sleep, an evolution mystery, shift in conscience, sudden boom into intelligence language that the fire remain. What if there were not accident? What if someone has been steering us all along? What if range isn't disease, but a message, a biological algorithm designed to edit the human species? First, it burn away the noise, the hate, the fear. Now it rebuild the silence, empathy, and unite. But at the what cost? So this was like using the word uniting. Radio operators around the world reported interference, low frequency human rhythmic pulse, started pattern, repeating symbols. Some believe they are signals from the infected, others believe the invitation. The last no message from continental Europe played on the loop. We are not sick, we are already born. In the deep Amazon, isolate tribe has begun painting new symbols. Once, never seen before child, human hum tunes in unison animals gather without fear. The planted itself seems to be breathed different or has already won. Hmm? So, 28 years later, we stand on threshold not of recovery, but of replacement. It's like the human was coming to life again. Like now they're making the order as is like an order. So people could think, is this like Illuminati, or some people thought a lot of things going on because they were confused. This disease or virus taking over and controlling people. So they wondered what can we do now? They started feeling fear in themselves, and the movie it's get more involving because these people, one other people are not killing people. It's like you could hear them like they want to talk to you about something that you don't know. And this really trigger the mind of people, other people, and make them scared because they could change their face, they could change their skins, and also rebuild their bodies. It's like creating another creature in the creature. So this was a bit crazy. A whisper unite feels no fear, no war, no boundaries, no loneliness. And this is like getting people together. In the wind across the cities and quiet ocean. The message returns again and again. Come home, not in a threat, not a warning. No, you could just hear them saying, come home. This is not a threat. So, thank you for watching this episode of Movie Reviews X7. I'm new here and I want your help. As you subscribe, you'll be making me to work on my. You know that. If you know that, write on in the comment as you're going. I'm Mr. Joe. This is a Movie Reviews X7. Welcome and God bless you for me. See you the same place at the same time. Bye bye.